Hello, this is Family English Language Center. So this lesson is personal pronoun. We have 12 different types of personal pronouns. From the different types of pronouns, the first one that we are going to deal is about personal pronouns. You know, personal means pronoun which substitutes for nouns, especially it indicates persons. So we can say that personal pronouns. All right? So we have different personal pronouns here. So let's draw the diagram which refers about personal pronoun. Refers about personal pronoun. Here is look here, and this is called first person, and here is second person, and here is third person. Third person. When you say first person, if the speaker speaks, yes, if the speaker speaks, so we can say first person here. The speaker speaks, so that's first person. A speaker speaks, so this is first person. And second person means the speaker spoken to. A speaker spoken to. And third person, the speaker spoken about. So we can say that third person. These are the reasons that we categorize the personal pronoun into three categories. First person, I am first person, and we are first person. Second person, if I speak about you, and a single person, you for many person or people. So speaker spoken to. If I'm talking about you, second person. A speaker spoken about, which is called third person. If the person that I'm going to speak is not around with me, which is not close with me, or he or she or they do not stand against me, they are called third person. So we can say speaker spoken about. So these are the way we categorize the personal pronoun into three. First person, second person, and third person. Great. After saying this one, let's categorize the speakers on this way. The speakers are subject here. Subject, which is called S is singular, and here is plural. The first person singular is I, myself, and here is we. Second person singular, you, and you. The same form, but different purpose. And third person here, he, she, and what? It. Its plural form is they. So subject it means, all right. Subject. So let me just give you example sentences about this person. Subject it means. Subjects. So I can just give you some examples about subject here. Subject, which comes at the beginning of the sentence. Beginning of the sentence. So they are called subject pronoun, it means. First person I and first person plural, P plural mean. Example here. I'm here, I and the teacher, look here. I and the students. The students are in the class. Look. The subject here is I and the students. Or I can say that the teacher and the students are in the class. So here is I. I and the students are in the class. I'm going to substitute these phrases or these subjects of a sentence with the correct personal pronoun, which is called we. So we are in the class. Yes, we are in the class. We are in the class. This is true. So when you say subject, it means which always appears at the beginning of the sentence, and it substitutes for persons and nouns. So we can say that personal pronoun represent for nouns and act as a subject of the sentence. That's true. Yes, another example. The teacher just teaches in the class, in the classroom. So the underline phrase is the teacher. Assume I'm a teacher and I'm working in the classroom. I'm first person because I'm a single teacher here. So I want to show you how the pronoun I represents the subject, the teacher. All right? So the teacher here, I teach in the classroom. I teach in the classroom. I teach in the classroom. This is, so the teacher can be substituted with the correct pronoun I. I is first person, a first person. Great. The other one is he, she, and it. Here, he represents for male. Male here, that is called Abebe and Tasfai. And just she represents for female. Female, so it can be just Susan and Fatuma. Fatuma, as true it means. So these are. And the other, it represents about things and sometimes animals and sometimes person, baby, especially if we do not identify the sex of the baby. We sometimes represent E, baby. We are in doubt to identify whether he is male or she is female, so we sometimes it for the person. Possible, yeah. Female here. Great. Subject here, Athitha. Athitha is a teacher. Athitha is a teacher. So Athitha is female or feminine. So I can represent Aziza. So Aziza is not with me. I'm talking about Aziza, which is far from me. She is somewhere in other places. So I can substitute the noun Aziza with the pronoun what? She is a teacher. Yes? She is a teacher. So she is subject of a sentence. Subject of a sentence. The other one is Alamu is my friend. Alamu is my friend. Here, Alamu is the subject of a sentence. He is masculine. So it can be substituted with the correct personal pronoun. He is what? He is my friend, yeah? He is my friend. That's true. So he represents for subject of a sentence. So when you say subject of a sentence means or subject of personal pronoun, which always appears at the beginning of the sentence by substituting nouns. So they're called subject of sentence. These examples represent about personal pronoun, subjective case. Personal pronoun, subjective case. The second part is objects. Here is object. I can categorize the objects into two, which is S is singular, and here is P is plural, which is the objective case of I will be me, and this one is us. The same for me, you, the same for me, you. The objective case of his, him, and her, and it as it is, and the pronoun form of this one is them. Look how the forms of this personal pronoun is different from the subjective case of the personal pronoun, because we use these personal pronouns in different ways, in different positions. So we can say that objective case or object of the personal pronoun. Let me give you some examples about these objects mean. Yeah. Look here. What I want to show you here is, just object. It comes after the subject, after the verb, yeah? After the verb. After the verb. So receiver of a sentence. Objects. Object here. We do not use this objective pronoun at the beginning of the sentence. It's quite difficult. It's quite wrong, yeah? Because we cannot get a meaning whenever we write this object of the personal pronoun at the beginning of the sentence. So that's why I want to give high emphasis, because these personal pronouns are the backbone of English language. That's why I'm coming to give you a lecture on this lesson. Object is here. I know, look the example here. I know, up to. Look here. Look, this is the subject, and this is the verb, and this will be the object, which is called personal pronoun or noun. So I can write this one. I know what? I know him. So him is third person, singular, masculine, right? Yes, the teacher graded the students. The teacher graded the students. I want to focus on the object of the sentence. The teacher is the subject, and this is the verb, and this is called the object, which is the noun phrase. So I'm going to substitute this object of a sentence with the correct objective case of the personal pronoun. So here, I can also write the teacher, which is he, or maybe she is feminine, she. She graded. She graded what? They are found plural. She graded them. Yeah, because their pluralness of the sentence it means. So she graded them here. I want to underline these pronouns are subjective case, whereas this pronoun is called an objective case, them, which is called third person plural. Third person plural. Look the different uses of these objective cases. The other very important, or the other example that I want to give you is, just the dog. Yes, the dog. The dog barks. Okay, yes, the dog barks. Here, the dog is a noun phrase, which is called subject. So I can substitute here, it barks. Yes, it barks, yeah. Now look here, the boy carried what? Look here, the boy is the subject, and this one is the verb, and this one is what? The object, which is name of things. So I can write this one. The boy carried it. Yes, the boy carried it. It is the same form as an objective form with that of a subjective case. But the place where we use this personal pronoun is different, whether we use these words as a subject of the sentence or an object of the sentence. This is an object of personal pronoun. The other part of a sentence is possessive pronoun. Yeah, possessive pronoun. Possessive pronoun, so I can categorize into two, which is singular and here is plural. The possessive pronoun form of mine is mine, and this is ours, this is yours, and here is yours, and here is his, hers, and here it. No, it doesn't have any possessive pronoun, and this one is theirs. Look here, the form is different, mine, ours. Here is I, and possessive pronoun form is mine, and ours. You, yours, the same form. His, hers. It doesn't have any possessive pronoun, and the possessive pronoun form of them is theirs. How can we use this pronoun in making sentences? Let me give you examples here. Examples. One is what does possessive pronoun mean? Possessive pronoun mean? Possessive pronoun. Pronoun. It shows possession, or we can say that something belongs to someone without naming the name of the person. The name of the person. So we can say that possessive pronoun, yeah. It has a singular form and plural form. It shows possession, belonging, proprietariness, ownness, but we cannot indicate the person who belongs to it. That is possessive pronoun, all right? That is possessive pronoun. Great. Let me give you some examples about use of possessive pronouns. Yeah, the book belongs to the boys. Yeah, the book belongs to the boys. So I want to focus here, the boys. And it's a full stop here. Here I can substitute here, the book belongs to. So this possessive or this possessive noun, we can say possessive noun. Possessive noun. They are found plural in number. So the book belongs to theirs. So the difference is, look here. Whose book is it in case of the second sentence? Whose book is this in case of the second sentence? The book is yours. Do you know the person? No, we don't know the person, but the book belongs to theirs. So look the definition here. Something belongs to someone without naming the name of the person. Possessive pronoun, the same example. When we say possessive noun, it also shows that something belongs to someone with naming the name of the person. Naming means it is Mr. Thomas, it is the boys, it is the girls, it is the teachers, it is the students, it is the mothers. We can say this, the boys. So, this is the right way to use for possessive pronoun. As another example. And here is, the house is, look here. The house possesses to the mothers. Look this one. The house possesses to the mothers. Whose house is this? The mothers. Look here. The house possesses to hers. Exactly. The house possesses to hers. Hers, which is called possessive pronoun. This property belongs to hers, but it doesn't indicate or specify the name of the woman. Possessive pronoun, it means. Possessive pronoun, it means. So these are some of the examples which shows about what possessive pronoun mean. The other part is possessive adjective. Possessive adjective here. So it can be categorized into two, singular and which is plural. So this is my, and this is our, and you're here, and you're here, his, her, it is, and their. Look how this types of personal pronoun is different, right? This personal pronoun is really different because the purpose of using this personal pronoun is absolutely different. That's why we are categorizing this in different ways. So possessive adjective. Possessive adjective. It shows possession, yeah? Shows possession. Shows possession. And followed by what? Followed by nouns, because they are called adjectives, it means, yeah? They are called adjectives. The same with possessive pronoun, but the difference is what? Possessive pronoun doesn't follow with a noun, but possessive adjective followed by a noun, because it's a kind of adjectives, because adjectives are words which modify as nouns. That's why this is always followed by nouns. But this pronoun doesn't follow followed by nouns, but it signifies about possession, proprietor, ownness, and belongingness. Yes, belongingness. So, look here. The mothers here, the mother's house was broken, yeah? I'm talking about the mother's apostrophe S. Apostrophe S, which shows about singular possession, all right? Singular, it refers about a single person. So her house here, her house was broken. Her house was broken. This possessive adjective substitutes for the singular possession, the mothers. They have the same meaning, but the difference is it can signify or specify the person, but it doesn't specify the person. So this is possessive adjective. Look here. Her house. What house means? Which is called noun. So as I explained before, it is followed by nouns. True, it means. All right? That's true. All right. The other example is, yes, the boys, look here. The boys, parents were in Addis, yeah? The boys' parents were in Addis. This is possession, or we can say that plural possession. So I can substitute with this their. Their parents were in Addis, yes? Their parents were in Addis. Look, this here, possessive adjective, and this one is a noun, so it is followed by nouns. The meaning is the same with the first, with the second sentence. So this kind of possessive adjective is third-person plural possessive adjective or personal pronoun. Look, the different uses of possessive adjective with that of the possessive pronoun. Let me give you one example here. Look here. I know the man's house. I know the man's house here. I want to just substitute this one with what? I know his house. Yeah? I know his house, because this is singular possession. It can be substituted with his. So I know his house. I know his house. So, yes, true. So we cannot write this sentence in another ways. Maybe the man's house is here. Look here. The man's house is here. The man's house, his house is here. Yes? His house is here. So we can write his house is here, possible. Whether this singular possession comes at the beginning or at the object of the sentence is always true for possessive adjective, which is called his is true. His is true. This is possessive adjectives. Let me give you another example here. Another example. Yes, the cat, look here. The cat is food, yeah? The cat is food. It is replaces for the cat itself, which is the possessive adjective forms of the third person it, which is called eats. Yes, eats. So these are the general approaches of personal pronoun subjective, objective, possessive pronoun, and the possessive adjective forms of a sentence. Great. So let me give you some exercises how you substitute these nouns with the correct personal pronoun. Examples here. Examples here. Yeah. The man walks slowly. The underlined word is here. And here, I said hi to the woman. I said hi to the woman. Third one. Yes. Yes, he, or we can say that the old man showed the way to, actually this sentence has a problem, so I can just seize out from the given questions. The man walks slowly. The underlined word is the man, so I can substitute with he. He walks slowly. I said hi to the woman, so I said hi to her, it means. So this is the object of the sentence. The object of the sentence. So personal pronouns have such kinds of uses. So you have to practice using this personal pronoun. This is today's lesson. So I want to say something before I'm coming to close the lesson. Please write your comments how I'm going to just present my lesson through my YouTube channel. Thank you very much.